obstacles in that.
Hello, A Person here, and here welcome to a quick channel update to let you know what's been going on over the past few weeks and what you can expect from the channel moving forward. Last week I wrapped up the Soul Calibur 6 Custom Character Tournament 2, which is now a complete series, so you can look at the playlist if you want to find out what happened there. But that was about the only upload I did last week because there was no Magic the Gathering video to go alongside it, so my regular fix of gaming and TCG content wasn't quite there. So I think I need to explain why there wasn't any Magic the Gathering video last week. So I mentioned at the end of the Demirogue's Challenger deck, but I am currently taking a break from Magic the Gathering videos simply because I'm a free-to-play player on Arena and do not want to put money towards it. So this is naturally going to lead to a period where I need to stock up on wild cards and try and spend them. So what I'm currently trying to do on Magic the Gathering Arena is to try and get a collection of Scoot Swarms, as that will allow me to that will basically allow me to play multiple decks I'm planning. So I've got some new decks that I'm building for with Strixhaven cards. There's about 2 ones I've got there. I've got a mono white Magecraft deck in the works, and also a Golgari Sacrifice deck. On top of this, I also have, what do we have? Sorry, this is also impromptu a bit here with the updates, but oh yeah, we also have Bant Counters as one deck I'm planning to do for the future. We also have God's Tribal, which is going to be a Brawl deck with Essica as the commander. And what else? In terms of other decks that I have planned, well, I think that's about it, but yeah, I'll see what else I can find. There might be some, I might show off some of my other Brawl decks, but I want to get a few Strixhaven cards to make the videos more relevant. Now, there is also the slight issue that because I was spending gems to try and complete the Challenger deck series, that had an impact on my card acquisitions, so as a result, I was not able to collect enough gems to buy the Mastery Pass. Therefore, my acquisitions rate is slowed by having to draft in order to acquire gems until I can get the Mastery Pass. So that's going to be a bit of a while to try and complete, but I will try and draft as much as possible and see what I can get. Oh yeah, one thing that the Scoot Swarm would also allow you to get is to do the Mutate deck, which I've been wanting to do for a while. So yeah, I'll be doing a Sultai Mutate deck when everything's back in order again. I don't know how long this is going to be. Things are getting interesting now here in the UK because we're starting to sort of move back towards normality, and that means I need to sort of spend less time on YouTube in order to actually get my life sorted in some way. I've got to really think about finding an actual job or passing my driving tests or taking some sort of course. So yeah, that's a lot of things that I need to look into to sort of improve my life prospects, and that may affect the rate of production of YouTube videos. So you'll have to watch out for that. So this is also going to affect me for some part-time stuff that I'm doing in my spare time. So that will affect Magic the Gathering videos and mean it won't be quite as fluently able to have done on a weekday. So yeah, the weekday TCG videos might take a bit of a hit during this time, but I'm sure once I get certain cards, like I need one more Mythic and then the Bant Counters deck is done. The Golgari Sacrifice deck is still a bit of a way from being done because I still need a fair few rare wild cards for that, but I also need one rare wild card left for the Magecraft deck, and that's done. So a few wild cards I need to get here and there. As for the weekend gaming videos, well, Soul Calibur is finished, so what am I doing next? Well, considering that series didn't get that many views in the end, I'm going to move on to something different to try and be somewhat more relevant. So at the end of this Soul Calibur 6 Custom Character Tournament 2 video, during the credits, I announced a brand new series for this channel called Gaming Anniversaries. This series is going to be taking a look at the many gaming anniversaries that are taking place in 2021, because oh boy, there's a lot of series celebrating their major anniversaries this year. I mean, have you seen the list? So yeah, I'm working on the first video of that. This is going to take quite some time though, maybe another 2 weeks until I can get that video out, because I kind of underestimated the amount of workload I would actually have to do for this sort of video. So yeah, that means that I am currently working on a Legend of Zelda video for gaming anniversaries. That is going to be the first episode. I've also got videos planned for the Metroid, Pokemon and Crash Bandicoot franchises. What else? I think, yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog is also what I'm doing. I should probably mention though that these aren't going to be traditional retrospectives, but they're also going to be retrospectives from my perspective. So I will be doing all the games in the order that I played them for each particular franchise, and recounting my experiences with them. So that's going to be what I'm going to do for gaming anniversaries. And the main reason for that is because some gaming anniversaries I've played games of, but have not really played a huge majority of the games that they came from. For example, like Sonic the Hedgehog has loads and loads of games, but most of my gaming experiences with him having somewhat limited to my time with him during the 2000s, as well as 2017 Sonic Mania. So that's going to be a very limited perspective from the angle of Sonic the Hedgehog in there. So yeah, that's going to be coming up. What else have we got? I guess I should probably talk about the gameplay you've been seeing on screen all this time. So this is a game I've been playing on the side as well as making videos. This is Near Replicant version 1.22474487139, and yes, I did have to take the box to double check what that actually was. So yeah, so I've been playing this game on the side, and it's got a few problems, but it's still a pretty good game overall. I'm loving it both for the most part. So I have to see how that progresses. I am on the second half of this game now, so this is gameplay from earlier on in the game. So yeah, I won't be able to give an exact date as to when Magic the Gathering videos will return, but they will return sometime when I can get enough stuff. And as for gaming anniversaries, this is going to be quite a long project, so it may take us several weeks to finish, because one of the things I'm having to do is to go back through previous Zelda games to record some more footage. So I am currently replaying Ocarina of Time so I can get more footage from that particular game. So yeah, that's going to be quite the meaty process. Now I will say I think the Zelda video is going to probably be the most work of them all, and after that we should be able to get through it a bit easier. And the main reason for that is because the Zelda franchise has one of the largest amount of games to it that I've actually played from. Like, I have a really high rate of Zelda playing, really. So like, I think I played about 17 Zelda games, so that's going to be quite the undertaking to try and talk about all of them in sufficient enough detail in order to do justice to the series anniversary. To give you an idea about just how long this is going to take, as currently in production for gaming anniversaries Legend of Zelda, I am only currently on the Ocarina of Time segment, which is going to be the second game I'm going to be showing in the whole series, and that's because it's the second Zelda game that I played. That's the only reason it's second in the video. So as a result, that means that it's going to take quite a while. I would not expect gaming anniversaries debut for at least another 2 weeks, if not maybe more than that. Yeah, I'm going to have to do quite a bit of work to get this done, and it may be slowed by other factors. This is also going to affect some of my plans for future series on the channel. Like, ages ago I talked about doing a Pro Evolution Soccer 4 tournaments of sorts, where I have all the edited teams that I have face off again in some sort of Champions League. That was my sort of plan. The slight hitch with this is that my PS2's disc reader runs really slowly on Pro Evo due to the sheer amount of time I spent on Pro Evo 4. So as a result, that may take quite some time in order to see anything on that front. Added to this, I feel like the current channel in its current condition maybe isn't suited to long-term series, even though I do like doing long-term series, but it's asking for diminishing returns in many ways, because with the tournaments you can get fewer people watching each videos if their favourite character gets eliminated. So Fortunately, I feel like these videos are probably better off with some sort of staying power, so that they can be viewed at a later date. Don't get me wrong, I've wanted to make gameplay, let's play videos for a long time on this channel. I did that with Metroid Prime 2 and 3 last year, so that was something I was really happy to finally get around to doing. However, I think it's very clear that there was a window of opportunity years ago on YouTube to be really someone who could commit to making gameplay videos, and that opportunity left me behind years ago, so it's not something I necessarily feel is going to be too much worth my time going forward. I do want to make let's play videos in the future, but I feel like for now the best course of action is to combine ideas for having a series of games, so a series of videos, sorry, combined with being standalone videos, and that was the idea behind Gaming Anniversaries. It's a series of standalone videos, so each video doesn't really need the perspective of the other in order to be viewed, but you can also watch it as a series back to back. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for with these videos. I'm hoping they'll at least do somewhat well. I mean, it's difficult when you're a small channel to really get your videos noticed because YouTube punishes you if you had a badly viewed video, so that's going to have impacted me, and it also doesn't help that I keep switching around what I want to do, and it must be a problem for all you guys who might have subscribed to me for a specific game, and then a specific game or piece of content, and then you find that I'm not covering the game that you are personally interested in, and I can realise that's a bit of a pain, but at the same time I really feel like I embody some sort of old school YouTube mentality where I wanted to try and do something for what I feel the platform was built for in the first place, which was make the content you want to make, not what the algorithm wants you to make. Now I realise that's not necessarily possible for everyone because some people do this as a job, and so I feel that's sort of impacted the way people approach YouTube in many ways. Now you can actually earn money from it, so people will just pump out what hits the algorithm most rather than doing what they really want to make. But yeah, I feel that can somewhat impact. I just want to stick to what I feel like and enjoy doing. I want to enjoy making videos, and especially if I'm not getting paid for it, then I might as well just make what I want to make. And I'm sorry if that affects any engagement towards the channel. To be honest, I think I've burned any chances of having this be an actual job many times years ago, so I've sort of kind of given up on that avenue. Yeah. And besides, I hear this YouTube doesn't pay particularly well anyway, which is why people have Patreons and video sponsors. So yeah, that's what my attitude to this channel has pretty much been in the last few years, really. So I've jumped from one thing to another just because I've become I'm autistic, so I tend to get obsessed with a lot of things particularly easily. So and it tends to go in cycles much, so I will get really involved with one thing and then I'll move on to the next thing, going around, like I did Expert 11 for a long time on this channel, and then sort of moved on from that when I decided I just wanted to go back to doing gaming videos because that's what I wanted the channel to be in the first place. I started this channel way back in 2008 with a horrible Super Smash Bros. Snapshot comedies, which I've now deleted because they were absolutely terrible. Also, my first two attempts at doing playthroughs of Time Splitters 2 and Sonic Unleashed were both unfinished in many more ways than one. I didn't even start at the beginning of Time Splitters 2, so that says a lot, really. But yeah, that is going to be it for this channel update, so stay tuned for Gaming Anniversaries. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, please share this with your friends so you get more people watching the channel, please subscribe for more gaming and TCG content, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when new videos come out. Also follow me on Twitter at GenericAperson, all one word. Thank you for watching. I've been A Person, goodbye.